Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to today's episode of Bani Stories. The story that has been discussed the most across the pages of the Holy Quran is the conflict between Musa and Pharaoh. But why has Allah Almighty reminded us this event of over and over again? Why is this story so important for mankind? In today's episode, we will learn about the brief biography of Musa, the history of the Bani Israeel, and the astonishing mystery behind the shattering of Pharaoh's arrogance. At the same time, we will see how Allah helps His beloved servants and how ingratitude drives people toward destruction. You are requested to watch the video until the very end, as it contains lessons that could truly change your life. So let's enjoy today's episode. Prophet Yaqub was the grandson of Prophet Ibrahim. In other words, Yaqub was the son of Ishaq and his alternative name was Israel. In the Hebrew language, Israel means servant of Allah, and his descendants are known as the Bani Israeel, meaning the children of Israel. The original homeland of Yaqub was in Canaan, which is located in modern-day Palestine. At the time, the region encompassing Palestine and Syria was known as the Kingdom of Sham. One of the children of Yaqub was a beloved prophet of Allah, whose story is narrated in the Quran with the greatest detail and beauty. He was Prophet Yusuf. Inshallah, the story of Yusuf will be discussed in another episode. By turn of events, Yusuf became a minister in Egypt. Later, due to a severe famine, he and his entire family migrated to Egypt and settled there. In other words, it was because of Prophet Yusuf that this nation established its settlement in Egypt. But as time rolled by, power changed hands. Eventually, a cruelly ruling dynasty came to power in Egypt, widely known around the world by a single name, a name too often used today to mock someone: Pharaoh. Pharaoh or Pharaon was actually their royal title. Prophet Musa was the 8th generation descendant of Ibrahim. He was born in Egypt and raised inside the very palace of the Pharaoh, who wanted to wipe out the lineage of the Bani Israeel. But Allah Almighty's plan was different. The one destined to shatter Pharaoh's arrogance was raised by Allah right inside Pharaoh's own home. Musa had a biological brother named Harun who was 3 years older than him. Through the prayers of Musa Harun became the first and last person in human history to be appointed as a prophet solely based on someone else's supplication. Pharaoh is not an individual's name, rather it was the official title of the rulers of ancient Egypt. The pagan Amalek kings of Egypt were called Pharaoh. Much like the rulers of Rome were titled Caesar, the emperors of Persia were called Kisra, and the kings of Yemen were called Tubba. The pharaohs belonged to the Coptic race, and they ruled over Egypt for centuries. There were 2 pharaohs during the time of Musa. The tyrannical pharaoh was Ramesses II, and the one who drowned in the Red Sea was his son Meneptah, whose mummy was discovered in 1907. But the question arises, why did Pharaoh begin torturing the Bani Israeel in the first place? And why did he order the slaughter of newborn baby boys? Let us uncover the truth of that event today in the light of Quranic exegesis. As recorded in Tafsir ibn Qasir and Fath al-Mazid, one night Pharaoh had a vivid dream. He saw a great fire rising from the direction of Baitul Muqaddas. This fire swept into Egypt. entering the home of every Coptic citizen. Yet it left the homes of Bani Israel completely untouched. When he sought out his royal seers, the dream interpreters gave him a chilling explanation. A male child would soon be born among the Bani Israel at his hands. The arrogance of the pharaohs would be shattered, and the entire kingdom would face destruction. After deep consideration, this brutal ruler came to a horrific decision. He issued a decree throughout the land that government officials must inspect every child born to the Bani Israel. If it was a boy, they were to kill him immediately. But if it was a girl, they would spare her. Along with this, Pharaoh imposed many other severe and agonizing punishments. Yet while his very policy was in full effect, Allah Almighty caused Musa to be raised and nurtured right inside that Pharaoh's own palace. Think about it. When Pharaoh, the man who claimed to be an Ilah god, chased after the Bani Israel and found himself trapped in front of the Red Sea, what did Allah do? As the situation slipped further and further out of Pharaoh's control over time, he hatched a heinous plot, a conspiracy to completely annihilate the entire nation of the Bani Israel. Pharaoh announced to his followers that every single member of the Bani Israel would be slaughtered the very next day. To execute this, he ordered all the corps to assemble. Do you know exactly how many of them there were? According to various narrations, Musa was accompanied by 670,000 followers. In stark contrast, Pharaoh's pursuing army numbered nearly 10,60,000. Just imagine the sheer gravity of the situation Musa and his people were facing. Step by step, Musa and his followers marched forward toward the Red Sea. Anxiously, Musa's followers asked him, "Oh Musa, which way do we go?" Musa replied, "Forward." Once more they asked, "But which way?" Again he answered, "Forward, right toward the Red Sea." Yet, looking ahead, there was nothing but a vast wall of water. Fear and anxiety began to grip their hearts. In the desperate tower, Allah alone was their strength and reliance. There was no room left to take another step. They were trapped by the sea. Standing at the very edge of the Red Sea, Musa's followers had only one thing left to hold on to: their faith in Allah. Suddenly, the command came from Allah, and right then, the magnificent, mind-boggling miracle unfolded. The world bore witness to the divine power of Allah, an event that is spoken of with equal wonder to this very day. How truly miraculous that moment was. Allah commanded Musa to strike the sea with his familiar staff. Musa struck the water. Instantly, paths began to split open across the heart of the sea. A total of 12 dry paths were formed. The Bani Israel crossed safely to the other side. Allah had come to the aid of his servants once again, showering the children of Israel with his divine favor and blessings. But the moment Pharaoh and his army entered those very same paths to pursue Musa, they were swallowed up by the deep, running ocean. Allah commanded the sea waters to crash back together at once. The arrogant tyrants began to drown helplessly. The most fascinating part is that Allah had already declared in the Holy Quran, "So today we will save your body, that you may be a sign to those who succeed you." Today, that a very mummy discovered in 1907 and preserved in the Egyptian Museum stands as a chilling reminder of that history. What did the Bani Israel do after being saved from the clutches of Pharaoh? Heavenly food, manna and salwa, descended from the skies for them. 12 springs of fresh water gushed forth, tearing through the heart of a solid rock just for them. Yet they remained deeply ungrateful. And when Musa went to Mount Tur, accompanied by 70 leaders of the Bani Israeel, they distinctly heard the words of Allah and were commanded to act upon them. But immediately after, they displayed the ultimate height of arrogance. They declared, "We will never believe until we see Allah face to face with our own eyes." As a swift punishment of this outright defiance, a terrifying thunderous blast struck them, and they all dropped dead instantly. Overwhelmed with grief, Musa wept and cried out, "O Allah, these men were the leaders of my people. When I return, what answer will I give to the nation? Please do not destroy us for what the foolish among us have done." Allah revealed that these leaders too had been involved in the worship of the golden calf. Then, through a profound miracle, the first few individuals were brought back to life, allowing them to witness the resurrection of the remaining leaders with their own eyes. Even after being brought back to life, their arrogance did not subside. When Musa showed them the stone tablets of the Torah and declared, "These are the words of Allah," they once again refused to believe. Yet look at the mercy of Allah. He brought them back to life after their death so that they might express gratitude and return to the straight path. This raises the question, why does Allah recount these events to us over and over again? It is so that we do not repeat those same mistakes, and so that we firmly follow the path of Allah and His Messenger. We must engrave the lessons of today's discussion deep within our hearts. Expressing gratitude for the blessings Allah bestows upon us every single moment is a fundamental requirement of our faith. The Bani Israeel failed to show patience during trials and hardships, and they had to pay a heavy price for it. Pharaoh became completely blinded by the arrogance of his own power. Remember, no power on earth is permanent. My friends, every single moment of the comfortable life we are living today is precious gift from Allah Almighty. Let us not become defiant like the Bani Israeel. Instead, let us shape our lives as grateful servants of Allah. If you like today's episode, please share it so that others can learn from it too. And do not forget to let us know in the comments which part of Prophet Musa's life inspires you the most. May Allah grant us the ability to walk upon the straight path. Amen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.